Charlie. Sorry, I didn't know if you said there, but just playing right wing, how's that felt?
Fine, yeah. It's just got to turn the brain on and make sure I do what I got to do to play well at that position. Done it plenty of times before, so it should come pretty natural. Yeah.
Patrice was just talking about how he felt in the last, even going back to the Washington game, the North-South game for you guys. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, I think we came out our last game there. We came out hard. We want to turn things around and can't get too ahead of ourselves. You want to get out of if you're in a little rut or things aren't going your way, you're not getting the wins. But you want to go back to the basics, go back to playing a simple, more style, doing the right things, kind of pay attention to those details. I think we did that early on. We weren't doing too much. We just put that puck in their zone, forecheck, opportunities are coming. We score and we see the success that we have when we play that way. And it always helps doing it right from the start. And that was, that showed it for us. We just tried to keep that going, and it paid off for us.
I don't know if this is a dumb question, but, you guys are on that point streak, winning a lot. Does winning sometimes make you forget those things, those simple things you're just talking about?
Sometimes you're winning, you just play hockey, you don't think much, and you just play and doing the right things, and it just comes natural. And sometimes you can get a little ahead of yourself. It's human nature,
Right.
and you start. I don't want to cheat in the game, but you're trying new things because you're feeling good and you're feeling confident, and it's a good thing to have, and it's a good thing to feel. But then you start doing that, and it kind of works against you. And sometimes you get away with it, where you're winning games, and it's kind of over. What the proper word for it, but it's hidden by by the wins, and it's slowly creeping your game. And I think we kind of saw that. We addressed it too. But then you really see those things when you lose, and it's easier to spot. So, yeah, that stuff can creep in slowly. I think when you lose, like I said, it's easier to see that, so you can correct it. And when you're winning, sometimes you kind of stay that way, and you're really kind of going against the grain a little bit, So hockey's kind of different like that. It's weird in a way, but as long as we try to refocus every game and play the right way, that's what we got to focus on.
How important are these next 4 games when you're ranked?
Well, they're all. Every game's important. We want to take advantage of everything, and we don't want to think too far ahead. We can't play 4 games right now. We're going to focus on one tomorrow. We'd love to finish things off. Head into that break with a couple of wins at least, and play in the right way and keep building our game that way. But we don't want to take care of the game.
Wing is mostly about shooting, and center is mostly about possession. Do you have to kind of remind yourself of that and toss it back and forth?
It's fun when I'm playing each position. Sometimes it depends on the game how it's going. Sometimes you play center and you're shooting more. Sometimes you play wing and you're just possessing and you're on your wing making breakout passes. It depends on the game. So I just want to do whatever I can to be the best player I can, and that's possessing the puck, winning battles, being hard on it down low in their zone, and taking that puck to the net. I got to do a little more of that. I think that will help my game, help our team's game, and not pass off too much. I want to get better at it. Make sure I put that puck in the net. My other 2 guys.
Because at center, there's always that one more play to make. Doesn't have the tendency to think that way.
Well, yeah, because you get both sides of work usually if you're in the middle there, but sometimes that play is just put it on net, and you get your wingers going. We just make the right play. Sometimes you don't always make the right play, but it's as long as you're working hard and have that compete, I think it'll pay off for it.
As the season progresses, the deadline comes and goes, depending on whatever Donnie does, if he does anything. Is there a certain time frame where you want to be just in one spot, like maybe heading into the end of the season and playoffs, just so you know what's going on in the
Ideally, yeah, of course. I think ideally we'd want everyone to be put in position, everyone playing together, and everyone playing perfectly, but it's not the case, right? There's injuries and this and that, and whatever the case is. Yeah, that would be great, but I think my whole career I've been a guy who's kind of moved around, and so I've never even thought about, hey, I hope I'm playing right here, and that's what I'm playing, and And I know like playoffs last year kind of worked out that way, where we kind of solidified our lines to a sense, and I was playing with those two guys, and we played well, and I think it helps. Hopefully that's the case when we do that, but it's not always the case. So we'll play it by ear, and if we need to fill some spots and move some things around to help the team, and that's what we'll do.
Charlie, is this your first Christmas home in a while?
So when I was in Minnesota, I'd come home every Christmas, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd always make it back. It's so nice we have the 2.5 days.
Right.
So I'd make sure I'd always come back, and because I love Christmas and I love being around my family. So I've always come back and be with them, and even when it's for like a day or two or not even, and just to spend time with them. And so it's really nice to be home already, and I can.
And then have a 4-game stretch here too, leading in, right?
Yeah, we're already home for it. So it does feel weird in a way, but I'm getting used to it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Charlie,
Yeah, yeah.
didn't Ottawa hockey